and welcome to Ocean News. My name is Finn Riley and I am live from London studio. We bring you the latest developments from around the globe, alongside in-depth coverage of the stories. Let's dive right into the headlines. Azerbaijan and Armenia signed a US-brokered peace agreement during a meeting with US President Donald Trump that would boost bilateral economic ties after decades of conflict and move them toward a full normalization of their relations. The deal between the South Caucasus rivals, assuming it holds, would be a significant accomplishment for the Trump administration that is sure to rattle Moscow, which sees the region as within its sphere of influence. It's a long time. 35 years they fought, and now they're friends. And they're going to be friends for a long time, Trump said at a signing ceremony at the White House, where he was flanked by Azerbaijani President Ilham Aliyev and Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan. US President Donald Trump will meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin on August 15th in Alaska to negotiate an end to the war in Ukraine. Donald Trump made the highly anticipated announcement after he said that the parties, including Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky, were close to a ceasefire deal that could resolve the 3.5-year conflict. One that would require Ukraine to surrender significant territory. Trump suggested an agreement would involve some exchange of land. There'll be swapping of territories to the betterment of both. Russian President Vladimir Putin spoke to the leaders of China, India, and 3 ex-Soviet states in a flurry of calls to brief them on his contacts with the United States about the war in Ukraine. Kremlin said a summit between Putin and Trump could take place as early as next week. China's President Xi Jinping told Putin in a phone call that China is pleased to see Russia and the United States maintaining contact and improving ties to advance a political resolution of the Ukraine crisis. Russia, China, India, South Africa, and the UAE are all members of the BRICS group of countries which Moscow sees as a counterweight to US political and economic dominance. Solomon Islands Prime Minister Jeremiah Manel has said that 21 donor countries, including the United States and China, will not be invited to the region's top political meeting, a move that follows pressure from Beijing to exclude Taiwan. China's biggest security ally in the Pacific Islands, the Solomon Islands, is hosting the annual meeting of the 18-member Blocs Forum in September. 3 island states have diplomatic ties with Taiwan and not China, and they have expressed concern Taiwanese officials would be blocked from entering the country. Solomon Islands switched ties from Taiwan to China in 2019 and removed Taiwan from a list of countries eligible for concessional entry in April. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said, "We are not going to occupy Gaza. We are going to free Gaza from Hamas. Gaza will be demilitarized and a peaceful civilian administration will be established. One that is not the Palestinian Authority, not Hamas, and not any other terrorist organization. This will help free our hostages and ensure Gaza does not pose a threat to Israel in the future." Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif said, "We strongly condemn the Israeli cabinet's approval of a plan to take illegal and illegitimate control of Gaza City. This tantamounts to a dangerous escalation in an already catastrophic war against the people of Palestine. This expansion of military operations will only worsen the already existing humanitarian crisis and derail any prospect for peace in the region." Pakistan reiterates its unwavering support for the legitimate rights of the Palestinian people, including their right to self-determination and the establishment of an independent and sovereign state of Palestine. Those were the headlines. Stay with us as we delve into each story in great detail after a brief pause.